Big Herc 916. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. Go to bigherc916.com, pick you up some merch, or pick you up some Muscle Up, or pick you up some soap and wash your ass, man. And subscribe to my other channel, Muscleup Car Lifestyle, and check out all my car content, which I keep separate from my positivity and motivation. Now, this story caught my attention because I'm always talking about parenting, and it's kind of a sad situation. It's a 13-year-old boy was shot and killed in Washington, D.C. Man who shot and killed 13-year-old Karen Blake is D.C. government employee, but it wasn't law enforcement. And it happened at 4 a.m. The man said he heard someone tampering with his car, and he came outside with a legally registered gun and opened fire after the interaction. Neighbors said they heard 4 to 5 gunshots during the incident. Police said that the man performed CPR on Blake after shooting him. Blake died a short time later at hospital. The man has not been arrested or charged in Blake's death. Conti said in a news conference Tuesday afternoon that the U.S. Attorney's Office was also investigating the case, and eventually all the facts would go before a grand jury. Conti was fired up as he spoke to reporters and said he held a news conference to correct the misinformation that was swirling throughout the community. Too many people have made assumptions about the case, and it's dangerous, he said. So, everybody was saying it was law enforcement, and D.C. Police Chief Robert Conti III made a passionate plea for people to stop spreading misinformation about the fatal shooting. So, everybody wants to turn it into a race situation and try to create another circumstance where there's rioting and stuff. But I just did a video the other day about the 5 police officers that beat a man to death, and not one blip from celebrities, rappers, athletes saying anything. Everybody's like, okay, you should have not resisted. But at the end of the day, is there any alternative way to arrest a man without beating him to death? 5 guys, 5 black male police officers, and nobody stepped in to stop the beating. But anyways, getting back to this situation, what is your child doing out at 4 in the morning? That's what I mean about parenting. Parents don't want to parent. They want to have a child, let the school raise them, let the streets raise them, and then when he gets in a situation, say that, he wasn't a bad kid, or my baby, he didn't mean to do no wrong, which could be what they visualize, but not actually what's going on with the child's life, because most parents don't know what their kids are doing. I was a 14-year-old kid, 15-year-old kid, and I know how sneaky the mentality is for a young male or a young female to want to do things behind their parents' back. And so parents think they know, but maybe they don't know. But parents who aren't parenting definitely don't know what their kids are doing. And that's pure parental. Pure parental, man. You should have your foot in a child's ass at 14 if they're running the streets at 4 a.m. There's no way. There's no way, man. 14 years old, what are you doing? You're supposed to be going to school. You should be in bed. So, they take situations, people want to twist them, and make it a racial thing. It has nothing to do with race. Your kids should not be out there doing things at that time. Your kids should not be, nothing good happens after really 10 o'clock at night outside if you're a child. There's nothing good that happens. You have no business if you're a child outside after really, I would say 9 o'clock. If you're under the age of 18, you have no business. What are you doing? You're not working. So you're not closing a restaurant or a fast food chain. You're not hanging out at a dinner function. Your ass should be at home. And parents need to step up. Parents need to start accepting some responsibility and realize that your children could put themselves in circumstances or situations that they don't know how to react to, and then you're dealing with outside forces who are faced with adversarial or non-adversarial, but things happen. But if your child's at home, you know that you don't have to worry about that happening. I'm just saying, when is parents gonna make an effort to stand up for their kids in a sense where, hey, you have rules, you have to abide by, you have to follow, and whether it's at home, whether it's you speaking up at a school function for your child, because these kids at schools confronting the teachers, there's no respect, man. There's no respect. No teacher should ever should have to deal with a child in their face, calling them names or confronting them or trying to fight or face off. Your child should not be doing that. If your child's acting like that, then you're not a good parent. Plain and simple. So you tell me and let me know what your opinion is of this situation. It's sad that the young man lost his life, but where are the parents at with the parenting? And if you're a parent, you let me know how you feel about this. And I say, like, a lot of you parents, you need to step your game up, man. You got to step your game up. It's a lot of excuses, but responsibility and doing what you chose to do by having a child is something that you have to own up to. So, hey, man, Big Herc 916, holler at me. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at freshoutseries.com. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.